Hello students, after learning one or two items of grammar, let us discuss another question of question number 2a. Newspaper report writing we have discussed. Now we will discuss review writing. As you know, in question number 2a, we are getting questions on writing a book review or a movie review or the review of a cultural event. First of all, what is the meaning of review? Review means it's a kind of criticism, assessment, evaluation, judgment or commentary. So when we review a book or a movie, what we do, that we present a critical evaluation of a text, event, object or phenomenon. Reviews can consider books, articles, movies, entire genres or fields of literature. While doing a review, we generally make an argument. Secondly, it is a commentary, not merely a summary. This point needs to be remembered. While we are reviewing a book or a movie, we are supposed to comment on that instead of giving only the summary. If we give summary, then it will become summary writing. That would be wrong. Thirdly, we can offer our agreement or disagreement. And every review must be succinct. SUCCINT. Succinct means briefly and clearly we have to express. Moving on, some of the steps to deal with writing a book review of fiction or non-fiction. We may be asked, we may be asked a book, or we may be asked that a book that you have read to give the review. First of all, let us differentiate what is a fiction and what is a non-fiction. Fiction refers to literature created from imagination. Remember the word imagination. It includes mysteries, science fiction, romance, fantasy, crime thriller, etc. On the contrary, non-fiction refers to literature based in fact. Biographies, books on business, cooking, health, fitness, books on pets, crafts, travel, these are coming under the category of non-fiction. Now let us discuss how to write review for books of fiction. Now, some of the tips that we have to remember so that we can make our review writing better. Number one, start with the type of book. What kind of book that we have been given or we have selected, whether it's a romantic book or an adventurous book or a detective one or a spy one or a horror one or a sci-fi or science fiction or a complete literary work. Number two, description of the book, which includes the following points or the following elements. First one is the setting. We need to write and devote some lines on the setting, such as where does the story take place? It's a real one or a complete imaginary one. We may write about that point. Another element is the time period, whether it's completely past or present or future. What is the time period of the setting? Number 3, the main character or characters. That is, we have to write about who is the protagonist and why do you think he or she is the protagonist. Then a brief description of the protagonist. So under the description we can write about the setting, the time period and the main characters. Third method is the plot, which is the main content of our review. In the plot we have to explain the situation of the main character. The situation, rather, if for example we may say, suppose the main character or the protagonist is a soldier, we can write about the situation. Number B, identify the basic plot element. Number C, describe a few of the more important things that happen to the main character. And number D is, finally, you might hint at the story's conclusion without giving away the ending. Now when we are going to deal with this concluding part, remember, we are not supposed to disclose the total ending or the total conclusion, which may snatch away the taste of the actual book or the movie. Number 4 method is the style of writing, the author's style of writing. How does the writer write? Whether it's simple, smooth, 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 complex, etc. That is not SMOOT, that is actually smooth writing. Simple is quite easily understood. Number 5 is presentation. We have to write the name of the publisher, number of pages, the price of the book, etc. can also be mentioned. Number 6, comparison with the author's own work or a similar book. We may have a comparative study with, if you have read some other books of the author, you may mention, or similar kind of book if you have read from some other authors, you may have a comparative study. Number 7 is critical appreciation. Now when we are assessing or when we are giving our judgment on a particular book or a movie, our opinion matters a lot. Remember, your own overall opinion of the book, whether you find it realistic, action oriented, or engrossing, or spellbinding, or drab or complex. You may also give the opinion of a known critic. If you have read some of the opinion of a quite famous critic, you may also mention, that's not an issue. So these are some of the methodologies we have to remember while dealing with review writing, particularly a fiction one. Apart from all these things, we have to focus on our writing standard, style and presentation. Again, I would like to say here that in this question also there is a possibility of scoring full marks, 20 on 20. So I hope these tips will help my learners to deal with review writing properly. Thank you and have a nice time.